Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Take 3 on the reading today. Just doesn't want to come through. We've got a new moon in Sagittarius in the next few hours, so I'm really excited about that. And happy birthday to my beautiful Sagittarian people. Special happy birthday to my beautiful nephew who is a Sag. Sagittarian season, so different to the Scorpio season, right? We are coming out of the darkness, right? Scorpio is very hidden, very secretive, very much about endings. We have been dealing with a lot of karmic purging the past month. It hasn't been easy. King of Cups and Four of Swords. Something pertaining to love or having the ability to create a romantic situation. There's been no communication, no openness. King of Cups is usually Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Could be Pisces. Could be also Cancer. But there's something on the back burner. Someone needs to heal before they can come through and be open emotionally, which is very much the shift coming from the Scorpio season into Sagittarius. There's much more openness, right? This new moon in Sagittarius, my dear friends, is going to be a very optimistic new moon, very positive. Now, if you're not with us on Patreon, do consider joining us. We have analyzed the new moon, which is in a beautiful connection to Jupiter. We've got beautiful blessings moving forward with this new moon. Don't forget to send your intentions, set your intentions, and what is it that you want to create. Send your messages out to Spirit, to the Divine. If you don't ask, the Almighty will not know. So what's going on as we're reading the energies? 23rd of November of 2022. I do see the 22nd and 23rd as a portal. Again, a very important portal. Let's see what the energies are. And I want to thank you all so much for being here, for connecting with me, for subscribing, commenting, sharing this video and liking this video. Love to hear from you, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you that are celebrating in the US. What's going on energetically? We've got Jupiter here, the Wheel of Fortune. What are the changes? Something is ending here. It's all about fate and changes. Okay. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Jupiter does speak to truth as well. So I don't know if this has got anything to do with legalities. King of Swords could be someone that does work in a legal firm, someone who is very intelligent, someone who will speak their truth, someone who will sever ties with an unhealthy past, someone seen the light. It's time now. It's time to stand up, speak truthfully, and cut anything away that needs to go. Anything that is fated, that is not meant to be on our path anymore. And we did have that. We did have the Four of Swords and the King of Cups fall through, right? So someone is ready now to communicate. Someone is ready to be open. This can speak to optimism, that there will be some sort of communication, some sort of good news. King of Swords is very fair usually, right? And having the King of Swords next to the Wheel of Fate, which is a very lucky card, it does speak to optimism. This could also be any decisions or news coming through pertaining to anything long distance. You could be connecting with someone that is from a different area of the world. Good news pertaining to anything connected to worldly matters as well. I mean, Jupiter and the Wheel of Fate, right? Jupiter is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the natural 9th house, which speaks to wisdom, speaks to a sense of freedom. Freedom through truth, freedom through nemesis, fated events playing out. What's going on? Wow. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. They've both got their backs turned to each other. It's interesting. Today is a Wednesday, which we usually do the twin flame soulmate reading, or the other person, but unfortunately I don't know if I could get that reading out to you. We'll see. Just, you know, because where love is concerned, I do see that someone could possibly be going through divorce, because both King and Queen of Swords, they are people who are very cold. You know, they've taken a step back, seeing things in black and white, right? It's when something doesn't add up, they will cut through. Now, this obviously speaks to no communication, but we know that the Queen of Swords is more Libra, right? It's more about relationships. It's more about fairness and justice. And this can have to do with the past and the future, because the King of Swords is looking towards the past, Queen is looking towards the future. Right, and because I feel that this is Libra and we are talking about Venus, so we've got Venus, Jupiter energies here. Venus is transiting through Sagittarius, which is, it's all about freedom through truth, through my beliefs, through what I believe to be true, my truth. And Queen of Swords, like she's envisioning the future without this King of Swords. It's like, what I get here is that they're both on equal ground. So for me, what I feel is that it's more the King of Swords having withheld his emotions, his truth. Remember, we had the Four of Swords and the King of Cups. So someone not being open emotionally, someone not ready to create a beautiful foundation, right? A secure emotional foundation, or even where we are creating something. There was a time of, you know, let's take 5. I'm not ready. I need to heal. But the Wheel of Fate does bring the changes, and it's very much about the new moon. Remember, a new moon lasts a whole month till the next new moon. And this is not an eclipsed new moon, which was happening last month. But we will see things in the next couple of weeks when we have that full moon in Gemini, which is going to be on Mars, which is retrograding. We're going to have some sort of a green light, some sort of an openness. I do feel that there will be more communication moving forward, more truths. And as I said, it looks like it's the divine masculine that was holding back on their emotions. Queen of Swords is more, she's more open. She's more about relating, right? She needs, and she's asking for reciprocity, equality, even if this is a business partnership, right? We've got the Sun, so clarity will come through. Some sort of healing, some sort of positive energies are coming through here with the Sun. The Sun can speak to reconciliation. The Sun can speak to having the ability and the courage and the guts to move forward and speak truly and create. It's happiness of the heart. Very different to these energies here. We've got Jupiter and the Sun, the two most benefic, or I should say the largest planets in our solar system, the most powerful. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful, everyone. Ace of Pentacles, here is the gift. And this does relate to the past. We've got those roots. This is something that has been playing out for quite some time. And we've got, look at this, look at the cycles. We are revisiting a past cycle. There is no doubt about that. Ace of Pentacles is the gift, and it is what is promised here, what we can create, which can speak to a new connection, new partnership, new romantic connection, a reconciliation, something about long-term. Now, the Queen of Swords could be also someone who's coming out of a past relationship. Same with the King of Swords. This could be another a person that the Queen of Swords is cutting out of her life, possibly. I don't know. We've got a lot of air. We've got Earth. We've got Leo and Sagittarius. So Ace of Pentacles is very promising. It is also getting grounded, looking at the truth, being truthful, and just focusing on the future and envisioning the future. There are possibilities here, very positive possibilities opening up. Ace of Pentacles could also be something of value, something that is promised, that will grow, that will give us a sense of security. Now remember that Leo is very much about creation, creating something that we can expand on, something that, you know, the divine. This is a divine gift from Source. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's transition. We'll go from the Ace to the Two, which I like that. There will be decisions and choices moving forward. This is the opportunity. We will have clarity. We will have understanding, truths coming through. Let's take more cards and see. We've got Justice here and we've got the Scales that are balancing out. So again, Libra does come in. Libra is partnerships, relationships, fairness, justice, anything to do with legalities. And we've got Three Pentacles, which can speak to collaboration. Two of Pentacles says that things are now still up in the air, or that for this long term, this could be a new home for all we know. This could be a new business that you're creating, working on, and you're dealing with the paperwork. Things are up in the air, but maybe someone is deciding whether they're going to collaborate. Yes, Three Pentacles can speak to work, right? Let's see what the Karma Dharma is around this new moon in Sagittarius. And those of you that are born a fire sign, all fire signs, and you're born at the first few days, this new moon will behoove you, will help you greatly. Same with the air signs. If you're an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, and you're born in the first few days of those signs, this new moon will help you as well. Okay. Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces, born in the first few days, will get uncomfortable. That discomfort will bring positivity for you. So don't doubt the difficulties that you're going through on this new moon. There are new beginnings. There's great promise here. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what to say. I just got the goosebumps. I got the goosebumps. This is the new moon, Jupiter. The wheel of fate is here. The wheel of fortune, luck, opportunity, positivity, truths, justice where injustices have been playing out in the past. And I'm going to say on a worldly stage, on the world stage, thank God for the wisdom coming from Jupiter, the light, the wisdom, the ability to create. Remember that Jupiter is Zeus, the god of all gods, who gave us the knowledge, who gave us the wisdom, who gave us the ability to be civilized and come out from, you know, being up on those trees. We've got the wisdom within us, and Jupiter can speak to a teacher. It's the light, but it's also, it's Father Christmas. For me, it's Santa Claus. And the gifts are on their way, my dear friends, as Jupiter on this new moon turns direct. Hello, everyone. Justice will be served after the devil. Capricorn. Fears, stuck energies, limitations, restrictions, being intoxicated, a cycle, and needing to break a cycle, a long-standing cycle possibly is coming to an end, I believe here, because we've got Jupiter, which Jupiter will cut through the crap, will have the ability through truth to sever ties with anything toxic. And we know that the devil is hard work. It's Capricorn, where we see here that this is like someone playing with our head, with our mind, bringing in those dark thoughts. There will be help. There will be help with the Justice card here. What's beneath the devil? And we've got the Page of Cups. And we know that the devil is also a very strong sexual connection, but also unhealthy ties, cutting yourself away from anything toxic and unhealthy. But also because the devil is Capricorn, and we know that this Saturn-Uranus square is breaking away, which has been, Saturn has been trying to hold us back. It's all about figuring things out, having the wisdom, having some sort of a bright idea on how to break away from anything that's been holding us back and limiting our growth. And Uranus is also Tower moments, major shifts, and intelligence. And the intelligence could come through the internet, could come through from the sky. Yeah. Having a really wide perspective, open perspective. Uranus is, wow. Uranus is the sky god. And Uranus is very much about doing things differently this time. Maybe that will bring in the change. Yeah. We've got the Child, which speaks to happiness, new beginnings. Yes, this could be connected to a child. And 18 is also the number of the moon. And the moon does speak to our subconscious, anything connected to the home, to the mother, the ability to give birth to something new, to a new cycle. We've got the Child here, which is the sun. And we've got, remember the moon, the new moon is the mother. So we've got new moon means sun and moon together. The yin and the yang come together to create something wonderful. So, oh my God, we've got the Marriage card, which means there is a partnership and agreement. It is a 3, which is the number of the Empress. Let's see what this means. What's going on? And this is the Fin de Sickle Kipper fortune-telling deck by Ciro Marchetti, if you're interested. I haven't used this deck for a while. Wow, okay, so someone was in a relationship that was there was happiness once upon a time. Or someone was in a marriage with a child, maybe married because of child, but there was despair. Or someone started something, some sort of a commitment or some sort of a partnership. Something went probably wrong. Something changed unexpectedly. I mean, it is a 5, it's a 32. It speaks to despair and not hiring. So that reminds me of the 5 of Pentacles. So either financial stress or emotional stress. Let's see what else. But we've got change here, and that's what I knew we would have a positive card here, because the change is the Chariot. We see a Chariot here. It's like someone having decided to make the changes, move away, move and take action. I mean, this means a new journey opens up, right? A new journey. because we see the automobile here. This could speak to a new home. There is change from despair. As the Chariot reminds me very much of the ability to move and move towards success. What's at the bottom? Because we've got change after despair. I don't know if this is a change of partners because of divorce. I will take a couple of cards here. And we've got great fortune. Unbelievable, people. And we've got, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. This is just incredible. The Wheel of Fortune has come through like 3 times. We've got the main female. So if you are a divine masculine watching this in relation to a main female, this main female brings you great fortune. If you are a divine feminine, then the Wheel of Fate brings you fortune changes. We know that the Wheel of Fate brings changes. So this is what's playing out now. Beneath that is message, possibly also communication coming to this main female, which will make her feel very fortunate, very abundant, and very happy. But this could also be legalities, any legal documents. And we have poverty, again, very similar to the Five of Pentacles in the past. So no communication in the past, no news. I want to take a couple of cards on this Two of Pentacles. What's going on? What is this decision or things being up in the air about? What is that about? Wow, okay. I think I will take all these cards. We've got disgrazia. There's been a Tower moment. It's the Seven of Swords. So a major shift going on. With the Wheel of Fate here, there is no doubt. Something's been found out. It's the Seven of Swords, which brings these changes, possibly. This is consolante sorpresa, very much the Uranian energy. So this shift will bring success. It's the Six of Wands. But also, I'm going to say a sense of humbling energies, because the Six of Wands is my Leo energy. It's like someone who was very much about ego. They were standing in their ego. This information that comes in, or this major shift, or this awareness, does bring lots of changes, unexpected changes, which are usually very positive for me. But it's also a heart awakening for someone, which can be humbling. Now I'm going to say Leo, and not only Leo, all the fixed signs. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. But this can speak to money, or just a turn of events and information. We've got the Five of Cups, which is allegrezza al cuore, merriment and happiness, but also this could also say that someone is falling out of the equation. If we are talking about a third party situation, 3 people, right? Something is changing here. Five of Cups is like someone who's focusing on the past, but in this allegrezza al cuore, it's a happier energy, which says that someone is sort of turning towards and focusing on those Two of Cups instead of mourning the past. We've got the bambino, the child. Seven of Pentacles. Someone having waited for this new beginning. After investing quite some time. There is newness here. The bambino can be an actual child, but it can also be having invested yourself in something. That is the potential here with the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the artista. The artista is a discovery that's made, but also it is very much the King of Swords for me. The Seven of Cups it is, and it means that many doors open because there's been some sort of a discovery, and we've got the truth after the illusion, after the deception. This can speak to new decisions moving forward, legalities. And this can involve someone who wears a uniform. This is very much the King of Swords, we can say. And the falsita is here. This is like no more falsehood, and no more deception. But this is also someone coming out with their truth and not holding back, because it's the Four of Pentacles. No more falsehood. Jupiter is going to bring the truth. And we've got the Three of Cups, the Belvedere, which is someone waiting on someone's arrival. So arrival of a child, arrival of a decision, arrival of someone being open, arrival of fated changes, moving more towards abundance, obviously. This can speak to physical distance as well, and it is a 3. Now, if you notice, wow, there is the Ace of Pentacles. If you notice, she's looking through the binocular, let's say, and she's got one eye closed and the other eye open. I get a sense of not trusting fully that there will be an arrival, because the promise is here. The advantageous matrimony, or the emotionally abundant gift. This is the gift that is on offer here. It's the Six of Cups, so it does relate to nostalgia, childlike energies, someone from your past, but also to childlike energies or being innocent, a sense of innocence. And it's got a lot to do with emotions. We've got Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. And this is the safe. Remember here with the falsita, falsehood, someone not trusting fully, holding back, is the Four of Pentacles. So I get the abundance on both in materialistic ways, but also emotional. For each of us, it will be different. For some of us, it could relate to both, where there's emotional and financial abundance here. The promise is here, and someone is not trusting that this promise will arrive. Wow. One more. We've got Speranza, the Eight of Cups. So someone hopes with the distance or the journey that they're now on, because they've left something that did not fill all their cups, the Eight of Cups, right? And this can also speak to physical travel. Maybe someone was not trusting, or that they were fearing leaving something that did not give them truth, abundance, freedom. But the promise is here. I want to take just one card on that Two of Pentacles. I need a little bit more information. What's that Two of Pentacles? And we've got the Chariot. Hello, everyone. There is the Chariot. There it is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, someone is taking action. Yes, someone has decided to make the changes. Yes, there is movement. Yes, this is moving to a new home. This is moving to a new distant place. This is emotional movement. This is emotionally not fearing the changes. Remember, the Chariot is the moon. So we do have the sun and the moon here. This new moon in Sagittarius holds great, great promise, my dear friends. Incredible. So we've got strong Cancerian energies here as well. What is the message from Spirit? Oh my goodness. All tied up in the reverse, which means there is no more being tied up. And first chakra, Archangel Michael. We will have the first chakra, my dear friends, with Archangel Michael. Let me just restart a moment. Wow, okay. The first chakra is the root chakra, which gives us a sense of security. Now, it's interesting with Archangel Michael, you could see the sword here, which brings me very much to this King of Swords. There is divine help coming through here. And I just want to read, I'm actually going to read Archangel Michael in the reverse, 35. Okay. And 35, remember, is an 8, which is like the infinity symbol. When this card shows up in a reverse position, you may be facing some significant challenges and even some very difficult emotions. The energy in your first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry or desperation. There is the desperation and the financial worry. So, issues of instability can shake you to your very core, so it's going to be important to get the energy moving freely through this chakra once again. Call upon Michael for assistance and visualize this light and power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. The affirmation is, my first chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. And the 8th of November, which recently has passed, the day of Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, promises that there is a new start, a new beginning. The day of Archangel Michael is when we celebrate in Greece, well, Greek Orthodox, they do celebrate the name Michael and Gabriel. And obviously aviation, which does speak to Uranus and the sky god. Right? And remember that the sky is also the limit. And the sky is also long distance travel. It's Jupiterian. It's the ability to expand, grow, and feel optimistic. Get free from being all tied up. Many of us have been in this situation for way too long. Stuck, right? So we've got an 8 and a 5, which equals 13. 13 is Scorpio. It is the South Node in Scorpio. This is what we are releasing. Scorpio is also fears. And it's anything karmic that's been holding us back from our growth. Now 13 also equals a 4, which does rule the home. The 4th house is the home. Where you have been and you haven't been emotionally supported, feeling secure, being able to provide for those that you mother, or your mother hasn't been able to provide for you. Who takes on the energy of the mother and the father? Those who give you a sense of security. And many times remember that we have to stand in our own strength, in our own ability to take part, to aid, to help, and know that we are the mother within. We've got the mother within to nurture and provide for ourselves where it hasn't been offered through others or through certain situations. My candle just flickered. So interesting. I do see a lot of positivity. There is change. There is no more. We're coming out of being tied up. Remember that Archangel Michael and the first chakra is the root chakra, which speaks to security, our power base, being grounded, being present, and feeling calm and safe. That is what Jupiter, that is what the wheel of fate and spirit is telling us at this point. My darlings, this is a very important time. So I think I want to take a message from the gods. It is so nice to know that there is a change of energies, changing from the darkness to the light. And we've got courage and new beginnings. We've got Perseus, courage. And there is Medusa. Oh my God, like, wow. There is the head of snakes, Medusa, who Perseus, he beheaded her. And remember that Medusa is like poisonous thoughts. a poisoning of the mind. And we know, we've heard a lot about people going through very difficult psychological states, not feeling safe and secure. But I'm going to say this, and this is the potential, I should say, this is the outcome after the lockdowns from the beginning of 2020. Courage is necessary, and let's not believe everything that we hear. When someone is telling you 10 times a day that you're not well, you need to see a doctor or whatever, you need to trust in your own intuition, right? You are well. You can stand strong. You are and have got the ability to be Perseus and behead the poisonous thoughts and information. Eos is the sun. Eos brings us new beginnings. Let's look at Eos just for a moment. Number 9. We've got 2 9s. Sagittarius is the 9th house. We've got 2 9s here. 9 is playing out a fair bit, which is also the Hermit. One step before this Wheel of Fate. Let's look at number 9 just for a moment. After Eos, we've got number 10, Zeus, the father. So we are coming into this energy. If this doesn't happen for you today, it could play out in the next month moving forward. So we've got Eos, new beginnings. It looks like the sun. It's not the sun. Eos is the daughter of the Titans, Hyperion and Thea, and the sister of Helios. So this is the sister of the sun, Helios, and Selene, the moon. So Helios, Eos is the sister of Helios and Selene. And we have the sun and the moon. Well, the moon is through the chariot. I couldn't remember where I got the moon from, but yes, it is. New beginnings, right? She is said to have arisen out of Oceanus, the ocean, and opened the gates of heaven so that her brother, the sun, could enter through them and illuminate the sky. She is depicted as being rosy-fingered and with golden arms, incredibly beautiful, with large white wings, and as wearing a tiara and a yellow dress woven with flowers. The message says, if you've drawn this card, dawn is here. We are, my dear friends, coming out of the darkness after Perseus had the courage to behead Medusa, right? And Medusa does speak to the poisoning. It speaks to medicine, lies, deception, dark thoughts, the darkness. Perseus did behead Medusa through intelligence, and that intelligence for me is Uranus, the sky god, Uranus in Taurus, on the North Node. We need to make the changes that will let us sever ties from the past, from the poisoning of the past, and moving towards the future, which is Venus, Venusian. If you've drawn this card, dawn is here. The long dark night is over and a new day is beginning for you. This card comes with a burst of new energy as all possibility is open to you now. This is a good time to start afresh, make new plans, hatch new ideas, and open up to the rising inspiration that is present right now. The time is right for new beginnings, and you will be projecting this into the world. Don't be surprised if opportunities start knocking on your door. Unexpected meetings, gifts. There's the word. Gifts or invitations may turn up. Enjoy this period and allow yourself to be guided by the universe and your inner voice. A new beginning has dawned in your life, so celebrate and enjoy it. A whole new journey awaits for you. Hello, Eros. Eros is meowing and saying, yes, that is true, Mummy. So I will leave it there. I want to thank you all so much for connecting with me, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I will catch up with you. And again, I'm going to say happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Love you all so much. I'd love to hear your comments. It's a Jupiterian month ahead. Expect good news. Expect positive changes. Expect justice. Love you all. Ta-da.